Remember, the Great Winter Storm of January 2026. It all kicked off around January 22nd, and it wasn't just a local blizzard, it was a full-blown continental disaster. What made this storm so massive? Well, it started with the polar vortex. Imagine a spinning top of super cold air over the Arctic. Dead top wobbled and stretched, spilling an immense wave of frigid air all the way down across North America. This Arctic blast then collided with two huge sources of moisture, one pulling up from the Gulf of Mexico and another rolling in from the Pacific. The result was a perfect storm scenario, unleashing record-breaking snowfall, ice, and dangerously low temperatures from coast to coast. 2. It was a weather event for the history books. And today we're going to dive into exactly how it unfolded and the impact it left behind. Stay with us. The storm's impact intensified dramatically by January 24th, unleashing chaos across the southeast. Tornado warnings blared in Alabama, Georgia, and Florida, putting millions on high alert. The winds were ferocious. In Montgomery, Alabama, gusts were clocked at a staggering 71 miles per hour, powerful enough to snap trees and damage buildings. The situation then took a fascinating meteorological turn. On January 25th, we witnessed a classic Miller B-type cyclogenesis event. Essentially, a new low-pressure system rapidly formed and strengthened off the coast, pulling in more moisture and energy, which supercharged the storm. This is a relatively rare setup, but when it happens, it packs a serious punch. Tragically, the human cost was severe. Across Tennessee alone, over 300,000 homes and businesses were plunged into darkness, losing power in the freezing temperatures. Heartbreakingly, the storm claimed 5 lives, including that of an 11-year-old child. In Nashville, the storm left its mark in the record books. The city experienced an unprecedented amount of freezing rain, coating everything in a treacherous layer of ice. Roads became impassable, and the sheer weight of the ice brought down countless tree limbs and power lines. It was a crippling blow for the region, a stark reminder of nature's immense power and the importance of being prepared. We'll continue to follow the recovery efforts in our next update. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth weather analysis. 2. The situation in Tennessee is dire, and unfortunately, it's a similar story across several other states. In North Carolina, the winter storm has caused chaos on the roads, with over 400 accidents reported. Major highways like I-26 and I-85 had to be shut down, stranding countless drivers. Tragically, one person has died from hypothermia, a stark reminder of how dangerous these cold temperatures can be. Moving south, South Carolina is also mourning, with 2 fatalities linked to the severe weather. In Louisiana, the situation is heartbreaking, with 4 deaths reported. 2 of those were from carbon monoxide poisoning, likely from people trying to stay warm, and another 2 were due to medical equipment failing during power outages. Over 51,000 homes and businesses were left in the dark, with temperatures in Shreveport dropping to a bone-chilling 17 degrees Fahrenheit. The cold is even more extreme in Iowa, where wind chills have plummeted to a staggering -40 degrees. These dangerous conditions have also led to a fatal crash on the icy roads. Meanwhile, in Maine, we're dealing with a different kind of challenge, a massive snowstorm that dumped over 20 inches of snow. The storm also brought tragedy to Bangor International Airport, where a plane crash sadly claimed the lives of 6 people. This nationwide weather event is a serious reminder to stay safe, check on your neighbors, and take all necessary precautions. Our hearts go out to everyone affected by these tragic events. Please stay warm, stay informed, and if you can, stay home. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates. The monster snowstorm that just hammered the US East Coast isn't done yet. And it's hitting our neighbors to the north hard too. In Toronto, they got a record-breaking 46 centimeters of snow. That's over 1.5 feet, leading to more than 560 flight cancellations. Meanwhile, winter storm warnings are in effect for the Atlantic provinces of Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Newfoundland. Looking back at the impact across North America, the numbers are staggering. Over 1 million people lost power, more than 10,000 flights were cancelled, and over 20 states declared emergencies. The situation was so severe that 12 federal disaster declarations were made. This storm has truly left a wide path of disruption. Here's the critical update you need to know. As of January 31st, a new and potentially more dangerous nor'easter is brewing and rapidly intensifying off the southeast coast. This isn't just a repeat. Forecasters are warning this new system could bring even more severe conditions. We're talking about the potential for significant coastal flooding, powerful winds, and another heavy dose of snow for areas just starting to dig out. This is a developing situation, and it's crucial to stay informed, especially if you're in the storm's path. We'll be tracking this new nor'easter closely and bringing you the latest updates as they happen. Make sure you're subscribed and have your notifications turned on so you don't miss any critical information. Stay safe out there, and thanks for watching SkyAlert USA Weather Briefing, January 31, 2026 Critical Weather Update. Breaking: massive nor'easter unleashes catastrophic blizzard conditions across the Carolinas. Good evening. This is SkyAlert USA bringing you critical weather coverage as a historic winter storm continues to devastate North America. What we're re-witnessing right now is nothing short of catastrophic. A rapidly intensifying coastal cyclone that meteorologists are calling potentially one of the most significant winter weather events in recent history. Current situation: Saturday, January 31, 2026. We're tracking a rapidly intensifying storm right now. A powerful nor'easter that's undergoing what meteorologists call bombogenesis, just off the southeast coast. This isn't just a regular storm, it's a weather bomb, and it's set to bring some serious conditions. The National Weather Service has issued urgent warnings, especially for the Carolinas, as this system gathers immense strength over the Atlantic. This storm has had a long and destructive journey. It first formed way back on January 22nd, starting as a disturbance in the Pacific. From there, it traveled an incredible 2,000 miles across the entire continent of North America. As it moved, it brought with it a trail of severe weather, including heavy snow, crippling ice, and dangerous winds. Tragically, this cross-country trek has already been linked to at least 30 deaths, a somber reminder of its power. Now, as it redevelops off the coast, it's pulling in moisture from the Atlantic, gearing up for another major impact. Residents in the Carolinas and up the East Coast need to be on high alert. We're talking about the potential for blizzard conditions, coastal flooding, and widespread power outages. Please, if you're in the path of this storm, take the warnings from your local authorities seriously. Make sure your emergency kits are ready. Stay off the roads if you can. And check on your neighbors, especially the elderly. Your safety is the top priority. Stay informed, stay prepared, and we'll keep you updated as this situation develops. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We have a major winter storm developing along the East Coast, and if you're in the Carolinas, you need to be paying close attention. The National Weather Service has issued numerous warnings for a rapidly intensifying coastal cyclone that's set to bring heavy snow and dangerous blizzard conditions to the region. This isn't your average winter storm. It's a serious and potentially hazardous event. The storm first got its start Friday night over the southern Appalachians, but the real action is happening right now. As of Saturday morning, the system has moved offshore and is undergoing a process meteorologists call bombogenesis. It is essentially explosive deepening, where the storm's central pressure drops incredibly fast, making it much stronger. We're talking about a true powerhouse of a storm developing right off the coast. So, what does this mean for you? Expect intense, damaging winds, extremely high waves pounding the coastline, and prolonged blizzard conditions with heavy blowing snow. These conditions will make travel nearly impossible and could lead to widespread power outages. The worst of it is expected to last all the way through Sunday morning. Please, take these warnings seriously. Stay indoors, stay safe, and stay warm. For those interested in the meteorology, this storm's rapid intensification is a classic case of bombogenesis, where the central pressure drops at least 24 millibars in 24 hours. The initial development was triggered by mid-level atmospheric divergence over the southern Appalachians, which helped kickstart the surface low. Now that it's over the warm waters of the Gulf Stream, it's tapping into that energy, fueling its explosive growth. The forecast for the rest of the weekend shows the storm tracking northeastward, with the blizzard conditions gradually easing from south to north by Sunday afternoon. Stay tuned for more updates. Thanks for watching, and please be careful out there. A major winter storm is taking aim at the southeast, and it looks like a big one. Folks, we're talking significant snow accumulations and even blizzard conditions for some areas. Let's break down what you can expect region by region. First up, the Appalachian Mountains. If you're in the higher elevations, prepare for a solid 6 to 12 inches of snow day. This is a classic mountain snow event, so travel will become extremely difficult, if not impossible. Moving east into the Western Carolinas, including cities like Asheville, you're looking at a forecast of 4 to 6 inches, with some local spots potentially seeing a bit more, maybe 5 to 7 inches. Now, for the I-85 and I-40 corridors, this is where things get really interesting. Areas from Charlotte all the way through Raleigh and the Triangle are in the bullseye for 6 to 8 inches of snow, possibly even more in some localized bands. This will cause major disruptions to travel and daily life, so it's time to make your preparations now. But the most severe weather is reserved for the coast. From Norfolk down through the Outer Banks, it's a double threat. Not only are you facing 7 to 12 inches of heavy snow, but you'll also be dealing with hurricane-force wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour. This combination of heavy, blowing snow and powerful winds will create classic blizzard conditions, leading to whiteouts, significant coastal flooding, and widespread power outages. Cities from New Bern to Nags Head could see some of the highest totals, with a forecast of 8 to 12 inches. This is a serious storm system for the entire region. Please take the warnings seriously. Stay off the roads if you can, and make sure you have your emergency kits ready. Stay safe out there, and be sure to follow for more updates as the storm develops. Thanks for watching.